happy Wednesday and welcome to My Favorite Letter is Egg. Egg, you wonder? Yes, because there's only one egg here from now on. Skinner, Mattenard, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining. If you were here last Sunday, you might have known it didn't end very well between Jack and me. Like, salt levels were high, things were said, things that cannot be taken back, by the way. And because we both kinda like streaming, we decided to cut the stream in half for the current time. At least until we figure things out. So, My Favorite Letter is X from now on is gone to My Favorite Letter is Egg.
Are you
Tuesday and Wednesday are mine.
You asked... Move the fuck over there. You asked me to drop off a package at the neighbor that got delivered today, and you would start the stream and you would tell them where I was.
Yeah, I did. It's my stream now.
No, it's not.
I should have locked the door.
Also, happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome back to My Favorite Letter is Eggs.
Oh, come on, I thought it was
includes
funny.
Me. We're gonna talk about this. Did she move my jar? She even put the engagement ring away.
I told you it's My Favorite Letter is Egg. There's only one egg here today.
Did you lower my chair too? What? The disrespect, I swear. If you have no idea what we're talking about, please go our Pokemon Soul Link Platinum Edition.
You mean Soul Broken?
I was going to be the bigger person and just let it go. And when you come up with the most convoluted plan to get me out of the apartment for like 2.5 minutes, I wonder, like, she was giving me like thoughts about like, oh, you know, they dropped off a package earlier, it's the new neighbors, they even left this note out there yesterday that they're waiting for an important delivery, and you know, you should really go check. No, it's fine, I'll do it. You had your solo stream on Friday, I can handle this stuff. And when she does this...
Well, it would have sucked if they rang the bell during gameplay.
I hope they're gonna drop by to ring your bell during gameplay.
Be happy I didn't lock the door to the room. I mean, it does have a key.
I'm just gonna passive-aggressively moisturize my hands while I sit here in your insolence.
Oh, but come on, and My Favorite Letter is Extreme would definitely work.
No.
What?
Listen, I enjoy being able to play the games I like that you don't like when you're not around. But no, I much prefer doing this together with you. Despite all your obvious character flaws.
I missed you too for a hot minute there because I wasn't even sure how to start the game, really.
You are pathetic.
Worst case.
Pathetic.
It would have been a just chatting stream. Or I would doodle a bit, you know, I could keep myself busy.
As if you could set up a doodling stream. Where's the second camera?
I would doodle on the wall or something.
Welcome to a stream where Tifa draws on the wall like a toddler.
Yeah,
Good
I mean,
thing
it would
we're
have
not
worked.
doing that. No.
Like, think in solutions, not in problems.
Well, when I look at you, I see problems. Yeah. Talking about problems, this whole week at work I've been working on a report on an Excel file. Then today I was taking a break, as you do. Sometimes I take breaks.
Here.
And then I came back and the Excel file was gone.
I was not at home, by the way, so before anyone would point their finger at me, it was not me. I did not touch it.
I can confirm that it is not Tifa's fault. I've been working on that thing for like 12 hours. I needed to hand it in yesterday. So tomorrow I'm gonna take some time, get in touch with our IT department. Maybe there's a way to retrieve it from some cloud server, because I am very, very certain that it was saved. Except it's not anywhere, so that's all the stories I have for today. That kind of was my peak and low point. It's like, it's almost done, I'm gonna take a break. Come back, it's like,
I think we've all had like a moment where you've been working on some document
Yes.
for a long time and then it crashed and then you lost it. I remember that happening a lot in school. Like somewhere over the years that changed or the performance got better. Like I have no clue, but I remember like Excel crashing every hour at least.
I think it's more that you get more used to making saves in between. Like when you're playing Skyrim or something, there's no point just playing the game enjoying yourself, because you need to save every other minute so that when it crashes, you don't lose too much.
Yeah, but I don't recall like a document crashing on me in a very long time. But I mean, we've all had a document that went psych.
Yeah,
I'm gone.
psych. It's like,
Nope.
no you, bro. No you.
Your shit, I'm out.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts.
It does.
Yes, it does.
Sometimes it turns out for the best, because then what you made again is even better than what you had before.
No, it's
Or
not,
it's
that's not
absolute
gonna.
shit.
That's not gonna be the case. I need to reread 1,400 data points with my eyes, not like
That's
Excel.
what you read it.
Well, it's Excel, so maybe people. Enough talking about work.
Honestly,
It's gone.
though,
I will find a way.
if you were good, you would have remembered.
Tifa, you couldn't even remember that it's Tuesday when you started the stream.
I did. I said
You
Happy
said
Tuesday. Also, you
Wednesday.
got something on your other side.
That's probably my face, but
Now it's gone.
it is. You said Wednesday.
Did I?
Yes.
And what is it?
It's-
Tuesday.
Don't make me install like an instant replay thing in OBS, because I think that's a thing that exists. At least
I,
Fodi, I think, mentioned it before.
I'm quite sure I said Tuesday, but I'll take it.
Yeah, no, you didn't. No. It's Thursday.
I wish,
That would be great.
because that means we are so much closer to our vacation, which starts Friday.
Which starts. Dramatic pause.
But I was
dramatic
gonna say,
pause,
do I
dramatic
say
pause.
Saturday?
Friday.
Or do I say Friday? Because Friday we still gotta work, but technically it starts there, I would
Yeah,
say.
but listen, when I have a vacation, some time off, I always start counting on the day where I still need to finish working. Because technically you have some of that day, no? At least that's how I count. It makes me feel like I have a longer
Like starting
period of
Fire
time.
Albums, your vacation starts. What's Fire Albums in English?
There is no word for that.
I don't think so either. Like during the time you clock out of work, your vacation starts.
Yes.
That's when the feeling kicks in.
Firearm specifically designates the amount of the period of time after you're done working until the end of the day. It's a pretty great concept.
It really is.
Yeah. King Charles' coronation will take place on the 6th. Do you get that off as a national holiday in the UK?
Of May?
Wait, what?
Is it that long? Is it?
But he
I
has
thought-
already ascended the throne. I mean, technically he ascended the throne the instant the queen died, but then he has been officially
Yeah, but
coronated
you-
because there's a procedure to this. Wait, he's getting a third coronation on a technicality. But why?
I thought that's usually done after the time of mourning, and honestly, I thought that was just 2 weeks.
That was 10 days, I think. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. You need to fix that. Skinner, you Skinner, amazing person that you are, you need to fix this.
They did it on a Saturday. That's kind of crappy, honestly.
Well, Tifa, you couldn't have the whole country grind to a halt for a coronation now, could you? Think of the poor company owners not earning money because the workers aren't working that day. Some of them.
I kind of disagree with that, but I don't
agree
think
with all of that.
coronation is or will be a holiday, because I'm quite sure
It's Saturday, problem
Queen
solved.
Elizabeth's coronation also was a holiday.
I don't think you remember that day because that was a long time ago.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't recall a bank holiday every year because, hey, it's coronation day.
Well, you have a public holiday in the Netherlands for your king's or queen's birthday.
How about we have our own coronation tomorrow and take the day off?
That's not gonna fly with anybody. I would love that though. I ain't fixing shit. See, and this is the attitude that makes them move the holidays into the weekend.
This is the attitude that caused Brexit.
Yeah, exactly. You know what you should really do? And I know when I say this, it probably hurts you more because you're British.
British.
You need to be more like the French. The French
Where does that come from?
Listen, I'm not a fan of a French language. That's because it got drilled into me in all the wrong ways as a kid during school.
French is hard.
It's not the language's fault. My teachers sucked. No, but the French have an amazing part of their culture, I would say, where if something sucks, they go on a general strike and the country comes to a grinding halt. And nothing will work until the problem is addressed. That's the same people that ran their kings out of their courts several times and beheaded them. I'm not saying you should behead people. I'm saying strikes, especially general strikes, are very effective as a means to make your point come across.
It might be effective to make your point come across, but I don't think it's necessarily effective in getting what you want. Because I remember, or actually it's not even a point of remembering, like in the Netherlands we have farmers strike for weeks already, having demonstrations every now and then, like blocking everything, and nothing's happening. Like their point comes across.
No, yeah, but that's the thing. When was the last time you just shut down the country? I mean, not you. You probably do that all the time accidentally, but I mean the Dutch.
Yeah, I mean, okay, like that you might have.
That's what I'm saying, a general strike, because if a couple of people, or if one specific field of people go saying, yeah, fuck it, that's not quite the same bargaining as nothing gets done.
Didn't that turn very violent like 2 years ago or something in France though?
I don't... Oh, you mean the, what are they called in English?
Something
The yellow jackets?
The yellow vests or something?
Yellow vests, yellow jackets. Yeah, unfortunately, some of these people got violent.
That was France, no?
Yes. That's not the point I'm trying to make. I'm for strikes. I'm for general strikes even. I'm not for violence.
Yeah, I will strike now. Where's the BRB button?
No. FIFA, you don't get to strike. You're not unionized. Who do you want to form a union with?
With you. That's like 100%.
Did you see the glistening in her eyes? Like, let's... Also, you can't unionize as a couple on stream. That's against the terms of service. Can't show that.
I was like, I'm quite sure it doesn't say that, but then I realized what you're talking about, and
Tifa, we can do that when we take a short break. 3 minutes should be more than enough for me.
Record
Just
time.
saying.
Fuck France, they own Haiti money. Doesn't every country nowadays own money to someone else? Like, name a country that's debt-free.
The French recognized Haiti's independence in 1825, but in return demanded a hefty indemnity of 100 million francs, approximately, as of 2021, because inflation, 21 billion US dollars.
That's a lot of money.
I take it Haiti was a French colony? Otherwise, why would they ask for money?
But I'm quite sure there isn't a country that is debt-free. Like, isn't that kind of how, like, these country economics work?
Okay, they got independence in 1804. Before that, they were a French colony. Okay.
Look at a debt-free country.
I don't think there is a single one. Debt-free countries. Okay.
Because I think countries are always in debt to someone else.
No. According to the Wikipedia list of countries by external debt, there's 2 countries as of today that are external debt-free. And those countries are Liechtenstein, which is impressive.
That is impressive.
A country I cannot pronounce.
Niue? Where is that?
Northeast of New Zealand. It's an island.
How many people live on there? Its population is 1,500. Yeah, I can see how...
Still, it's impressive.
It's like a village. Well, more like a small city.
It's a country. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I can understand how they stay debt-free.
It used to be a first world country back in the day. They gave motherfuckers money and didn't get shit back. Yeah, that's how it usually works. Oh, a lot of time in history.
Yeah. The majority of cases as a country, when you give billions of dollars, you'll never see that back.
I recall learning about this in geography, out of all things. I don't remember why where exactly. I don't know the current state of things, but back in the day, Brazil.
Back in the day.
Yes,
when I was younger.
Back in the day.
Back didn't hurt.
No, I think it was before you and I were born, but I'm not quite sure because we're quite old, you see. Brazil was spending money on modernizing their country, building roads and streets and airports and stuff. And they loaned money from other countries and they chipped in. And at some point, like they kept investing it into the state or into the country. And at some point, the debt got so large that they couldn't ever possibly pay the interest on the interest on the interest of the debt. And at some point, from what I remember from school back then, at some point the countries came together because Brazil went like, yeah, it's not gonna happen. Like, there's so much debt, it's just not gonna happen. That they cleared the debt.
I kind of remember talking
It was
about
deemed unpayable.
this stuff in school as well, but it was during economics. And I remember, like, I still hear my teacher saying that there is an advantage to giving billions to other countries.
I mean, yes, relationships.
Not just relationship. There was an
Influence.
a different advantage to that, and I don't think it had to do with taxes or something, but I also don't recall. That was like 15 years ago.
Well, having your investments in other countries means you have ties to the country. Nobody wants to have a threat of them being pulled out.
Like, honestly, I want to know, but I also don't want to, because it brings me back to high school and I don't.
I have a brilliant plan, Tifa. How about instead of talking about topics we have absolutely no qualifications to talk about, we stick with the video games?
That we can do.
Case in point, while I try to set up the game, Tifa, how about you give us a recap of the last time we played Golden Sun, which was 6 days ago, just to impart on everybody how bad her memory is.
Which is a long time
In
ago.
Tifa time, that's forever ago.
But I can keep the recap incredibly short. We finished the Colosso. We are champions. And Isaac passed out after winning. Barely winning. We have no clue how long, but I'm gonna guess like a few days before he woke up. And now we need to get moving again.
Where do we need to get moving?
I have no clue.
Tifa.
Says the one who opened the walkthrough. Did you see that? Did you hear that sigh with the "Oh Tifa" while he's stalling for time while opening a walkthrough and looking up where we need to go?
If you saw my face light up, that's because on this part of the screen I've got the wiki page open with a spoilerless walkthrough. And it doesn't have a dark mode, so it's very white. So
I think it does in that corner. There's a moon.
Oh my lord, I've been looking at this very white page for a long time. And the goldensunfandom.com wiki, thanks, does have a dark mode, as my associate just pointed out to me. Thank you, and now you can never tell again when I'm checking more.
I will call you out. I heard that eye roll, I'm just saying.
You can. We have been crowned champions by Tifa's amazing skills at totally not cheating during the Colosso festivities.
We absolutely did not cheat.
We have learned that there is a group of ancient people called Lemurians, as we were taught by Lord Barbie.
The lemurs.
Anemones. Which is where he learned some synergy from, and apparently he's dying now because his potion of immortality, or long living at least, has run out. And the only chance of getting some back is that we now go to Lemuria, which is why he wants to give us a ship. And we got a new synergy, we got the cloak ball.
Yeah, true. I forgot about that.
And there was a very annoying part where the two characters that are not part of our group kept calling each other by their name. Isn't that right, Tifa?
That is absolutely correct, Jack.
That is very nice of you to reiterate that I'm correct, Tifa.
Indeed, Jack. That's exactly what I'm saying, Jack.
Why are some parts written like that?
Also, did not cheat. Honestly, it was absolute bullshit. Like, we joined the Colosso thing, and we're trying to like fight fair and square. And then
I wasn't, she was.
basically force you to cheat. Like, they give you the options to cheat by placement and letting the others in the crowd use their spells to make it easier for you.
First of all, web synergy. Second of all,
I was so disappointed in that. And then the fact as well that we were the only people there who could use synergy. And they're like, yeah, I want to see you beat these people up with your powers. And they couldn't use powers at all. Like, imagine if you could use magic and someone else can't. And you just beat them up without even touching them or being near them. Like, that is absolute bullshit in an official competition.
so here's the thing that Tifa willingly neglects to mention. She didn't have to cheat, and she never once did have to use synergy. The entire layout of a Colossal minigame festivity thing is that you can just do it with the force and your skills and abilities that you physically have.
Just by giving you the option.
You can walk and jump and run on logs and climb all the way through the thing. You probably won't get the best items for the fights, but you can. Same in the fights. You didn't have to use synergy. You didn't have to use Djinns once. The game expects you to, because the entire section is laid out that they tell you how you can best cheat. And Tifa, despite
I'm gonna stop you here because I fully disagree. The king specifically said that he wants us to use our synergy during the fight.
Yes.
It is expected that you use it, and just the fact that everyone, including the king, wants you to use it, I think that is cheating.
The only one who knew about our special abilities was the king. The king said, show me. You didn't have to.
And the people around.
They didn't know.
They already knew after the first battle.
They didn't see
They're
it
like,
though.
oh, you're beating him up without your hands, basically.
Yes, Isaac, in their eyes, is such an amazing fighter that he just swings his huge sword like this in the air, and then somehow the enemy just falls to his knees.
I disagree.
What I'm trying to say is, despite her complaining about me cheating in video games sometimes, she did exactly the same thing.
You actually cheat. I did what the game expects. And honestly, I understand why the game expects it, because without, in that final battle, we would not have made it.
So your excuse is...
I'm not
it's
saying,
okay if you do it.
I'm just saying I was disappointed in how they did this.
Well, Tifa,
I expected the team to go, no, this is honest stuff. Isaac needs to do this by himself.
You are aware that you control the team, right?
It doesn't matter. They shouldn't have given the option.
I mean, no.
And honestly, I didn't even think that refusing was a choice. I just went with it, but still.
Exactly. Ready?
Like, I knew it was, ready. Like, I knew it was a choice. I just never saw it as a choice, you know? It's like you have to do it. This is not working.
No, it does.
Yes, it does. Where do we need to go? Oh.
I say we go to Lunpa. I don't necessarily care about doing 100% fun, but sorry about that. I want all the Djinns.
Where is Lunpa again?
Back.
We don't have to go by sea.
I think it's the fastest way, honestly.
Couldn't we just like walk around?
No, because there's a landslide. Unless they fixed that now, which we're gonna find out now, I believe.
Didn't we already walk there? Oh no, that was just for the Djinn. Yeah.
However, I returned the cost of your ticket to you. Let's leave it at that. Why should I when all you did was give me what's mine?
Isn't the tour group responsible for getting us back to Kali?
No. With the road blocked and the ship stuck here, we have no way to get you home.
Well, that's so far, Lunpa.
Did he almost push him off of the cliffside into the ocean?
Damn.
You brought us all here. Take responsibility for it. Responsibility.
He almost killed him. What if he can't swim?
Yeah, don't do that.
Like, we've already learned that lots of people in this world cannot swim.
Yeah. Must you really resort to violence? What are you? I was hired for just this sort of thing. Then why didn't you do anything?
You mean you hired a bodyguard?
And clearly it was necessary with you guys.
Obviously.
Yeah, because of rebel-rousing customers like you. I know exactly what that feels like. Tifa.
Jack.
No, you.
No, you.
We've asked this nice man to act as a guard for everyone's safety. What are you talking about?
Says the one who almost pushed someone off a cliff.
I wouldn't go any farther than that if I were you.
Okay.
Get out of my way! Sorry, but I was hired to be in your way. Please, let it go.
Step aside. I do not want to
Did you see that? He jumped him and he got roundhouse kicked to the face.
That was pretty nice.
I can guarantee you right now, anybody who ever worked a second in retail watches this scene and they, at least internally, they're crying happy tears. Everybody has been in the situation where they wish they could just roundhouse the shit out of a customer.
This was deserved though. He jumped him first.
He first almost killed the merchant guy and now he attacked the bodyguard. Yeah.
Like, it's not like he was just standing there being shit and this dude like blah 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 and knocked him out. This was absolutely deserved. He jumped first.
I disagree with what's happening, but I understand why it does.
This is ridiculous!
He's just laying on the ground blinking. I know, and after I asked him so nicely. You're wasting time on this? Why don't you find a way to... Oh wait, that's the guy on the ground. You're wasting time on this? Why don't you find a way to get us home?
He's still twitching.
Apparently. Welcome back, Mortonat. How was your meeting? I have...
How was it?
Hair on my face. No.
Guess we're done talking. How is your day coming along?
You need to go... Give me this. You need to give me the gamepad so I can try to lead us to where I want us to go.
I like how he keeps laying on the ground.
An involved side quest back on Angara, the other part of the continent, is open now that you have a cloak synergy. Let's try that, shall we?
This sounds like a long way back. You sure you want that Djinn?
I want the Djinns.
Is it worth one Djinn? We're gonna make it
Actually,
regardless.
it's several Djinns.
Is it worth several Djinns?
Yes.
Because we're gonna make it without them.
Yeah, but it won't be the same.
It won't be the same without them here.
It's the difference between being alive and living, Tifa.
Well...
That's what I'm saying. To return to Angara, go east along the bottom of a Caragul Sea. Oh, the bottom.
I don't think you're at the bottom.
No, I'm doing this exclusively so that we can get some PP.
That's not east.
Yes, around the bottom of the sea. I went north first. I'm trying to rectify my mistake.
Well, that's not what you said.
It's what I did, though.
At least the enemies aren't too powerful here.
Could also be because we bought armor and stuff. Which was very smart of me, despite you complaining that I shouldn't spend the money.
I don't mind spending a bit of money, but you like immediately want to spend it all.
Tifa, what do we do with the money if not spend it on armor and equipment?
Like, at least save a little.
For what?
For better armor.
But we earn the money by fighting the monsters that we can now take on because we have the better equipment.
Yeah, but still.
You gotta invest money to make the money.
Yeah, and sometimes you just gotta sit on it a bit longer to make more money.
There is no interest on money in this game. Doing alright, my allergies are awful today. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Meeting went well. We might have an interesting new side project for me to work on now that one of my projects is wrapping up. Ooh, that sounds great.
That does sound interesting. Are you looking forward to it?
Have to do with quantum stuffs. Gondowan Cave. This is where I wanted to be. Here. There you go, Tifa.
What?
This is a short dungeon-esque area. With no particularly interesting items in here.
I can...
Synergy.
What do I use against this? Like
Hold.
strength or...
Strength is in Pokemon.
Lift.
Lift. Yes. Not hold. Lift. Everything I do is quantum stuff. That is true. I'm sorry, I did not mean to imply anything but that. You are absolutely correct.
Does it have to do with the thingies?
Is that an arc? That you're not attacking for some reason.
It dodged. But I was hoping you would take it out in one hit.
Tifa, this is a new area with stronger enemies.
They do the same damage as the other enemies.
Are you calling them weak?
Well, they're not that strong.
I still didn't see the name of a monster on Word.
It was a...
Smoke bomb. A
Cobalt.
cobalt! Oh, now I get it. This new potential side project would be modeling materials for rechargeable batteries. As in modeling materials, doing research into what other materials can be used? Or are they giving you outfits made out of those materials and you are asked to model the fashion made from the materials of rechargeable batteries?
Actually, wait.
Pretty sure it's the first one, but I had that dumb idea and I went with it. I can tell you that Tifa didn't listen at all to what I was saying.
No, because I wanted to leave, but then I was like, wait, we have a reveal thing. Maybe I do need to find something here.
That could actually be. The game at this point expects you to know that you have certain skills.
It seems like a weird thing to...
I agree. First option, however, I wouldn't say no to fancy science clothing. How would I look in... What are those batteries made from? What's that stuff called in English? Lithium? Lithium in German, I never really...
Really? Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to go with. I don't know the English word for it. I think it's lithium.
Oh.
Can you actually put that on your skin?
It's reveal, right?
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Cool, that was wrong.
Hey, it was worth a shot.
I like how instead of running now you just casually walk through the thing. Lithium is right. Yes. Thank you for confirming. It makes me feel better about myself.
I don't recall I've ever heard that in spoken form, actually.
I think, yeah, true. Same. I think I read about it once.
Like, usually it's on labels, like, oh, warning.
Yeah, don't throw this into the normal trash. This has to be handled by a specialist. Is that monster called a dirty ape? That's a bit rude, isn't it?
I should have gone this way first.
Yes, you should have. You should also heal.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Next time. The next time we play the game, we're gonna heal.
I think we're still good.
But please don't wear lithium. What would happen? Lithium touch.
But fine.
It's giving me stuff for phones. Is a lithium battery toxic to humans? It can cause loss of appetite, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. I'll take your word for it. Yes. Don't touch lithium. Dirty ape like the NFT?
Is that an NFT?
Yeah. Well, they were bored apes, I think, but yes. And just like the NFTs, that thing went down hard. There's a current topic meta level joke for you. Kinda happy that I never understood the appeal of NFTs and never bought any. Why don't you?
I was like, oh, there's a chest down there, I should get that first. But now I'm like, wait, there's also
And when you saw the other chest, and then your mind and body try to split so you can get double the treasure in the same amount of time?
Oh my god, no. What is the best way?
I want a jingle to play whenever I do something good. The conference I was at, there was one panelist who was really insistent on how NFTs are the future. Do you have any means to contact this person and ask them about their opinion right now? Because I feel after the dips in the crypto and NFT market space of the last few weeks, their opinion might have changed.
Honestly, I still think crypto will come back. At least I hope so for my cryptos.
I told you to sell.
I'm not selling at a loss. I will hold on and lose everything. I will hodl. Hodl!
Please don't take any financial advice from us. Any.
I use push for this thing, right?
Move. Same idea. If you mint your own NFTs with a player's stats and picture, you can sell them. Bro, you're describing trading cards. Those already exist. But they're virtual. It was on Thursday, it's been less than a week.
Oh, now I have a shortcut.
That thing. That conference. I thought... True, you mentioned that you went on a trip, but... in my mind, the only time I could think of you mentioning that you were at a conference was the one...
That was the week I was
months
gone.
ago?
No. When I said I was leaving Mattenard also at a thingy.
Not this one, the one before that. Thanks for being part of my conversation here.
Stop being paralyzed, Ivan.
You know, normal people would come into the stream and think, oh, this is a couple streaming, right? No, this is very much two single streams happening at the same time. Sometimes in unison.
I did start.
Yeah, and I'm happy I caught you.
How about you don't die?
Why don't you wish? Stop.
Because
why
he needed way more than wish.
Tifa.
Wish does 80 HP.
No, it doesn't.
I can do it now.
It does at least 80.
Yeah, and he needed 200 because he was on the brink of death. I don't see why you're complaining.
I didn't know that overhealing was something you were afraid of.
Yeah, but I was first gonna go up once
Press
and
buttons.
then do the rest.
You know why you're complaining that this dungeon takes forever?
It's because I have to listen to you in between.
I mean, yes.
It goes a
but
whole
also,
lot faster
no.
if I don't.
Hey, you made it. Congratulations. Give me this. No. Give me the gamepad. What does she do? Prolotberg.
Still have to get those steps in.
So this cave-like dungeon thing is a bridge between the continents, and now we can travel freely back and forth. Isn't that cool? We need to find Lunpa Fortress.
I'm guessing it's that.
Is it this? No, we're back in Calais.
Wasn't that through the cave?
Vault Lunpa. I think we can...
Oh, but that is so far away.
No, it's not.
Did you see that wasn't all the way up on the map?
Tifa, what are you talking about? We're 3/4 there already.
Yeah, look at how far away this is. It's not even that one.
No, it's the next one.
Yeah, that is far away.
Would you say you are amazed?
No.
Screw you then.
It doesn't even work because we're not in a maze.
It was the name of the enemy, you fool. Hello, Ranger. Happy Tuesday. How are you doing? There.
What he said.
Lunpa.
How are the nuts progressing?
Yeah, how is your crotch?
You are right. I was at a conference last March. I see Mattenard going through his calendar like... Yeah, there was one.
And I friggin' appreciate that. Thank you for confirming that I was remembering something. For 8 months. 7. I can't do math.
Was I? Yeah, I was.
Tifa, this conversation is the difference between us in a nutshell.
Excuse me.
I misremember and my mind goes 7 months backwards. You misremember and you don't even know what day it is.
That depends. I have to remind you of plenty of things.
Mm-hmm.
That is absolutely true. Don't even...
Listen, this is amazing. There are guards here, right? And we can't go in because there's guards here. Watch.
This is even more amazing. Hi, Evie.
Hello, Evie. So now we're standing over here, right? On the left-hand corner.
We haven't gone through here yet, right?
Oh wait, we haven't used the thing yet. Don't need this.
No, because I'm already working on my abstract to submit for this year's conference. That sounds like a lot of work, though. Even my stomach is upset from that.
Hard work and going to a conference makes Tifa's body reject even just the words.
It kind of does. Just the hard work already does it, really.
Can more easily waddle around now, but still can't carry Eli yet. So, progress. Not bad, not bad.
And he waddles away.
I was gonna say baby steps, but...
Waddle, waddle, waddle. Kinda reminds me, like suddenly I had an image of this dog I saw yesterday. And he was kinda chunky, which was a bit sad to see, but the way he walked, it was like his body just went like this. It's like he had 4 legs, but he walked with like 2 at a time, which just made him go. It was kind of cute to see.
Hey Tifa.
What?
I have bad news for you.
What is it? You came, we already got it. What? Why did you just reset?
We didn't pick up the item we needed before we left. After the cutscene, go to the basement to get the item. Why would you do that, video game?
Are you sure we even started here?
Why would you do that? Why do you have a whole thing about us getting the item so we can do a thing, and then you don't give us the thing?
Honestly, this is a tiny bit on you, because you read this thing and go like, oh, we need to go here, and half an hour later go like, oh, it's set to get this first.
It's because you were slow. How were we supposed to know we need to do this?
You're also not supposed to know. You should go back to the city.
Why do you make side content that has story progress and items that are missable so cryptic?
Well,
now you say hello Benjima, happy Tuesday.
How are you doing, Benjima?
Once again.
Splatoon 3 goated teammates, heck yeah.
Yes, I'm still needing to download the replays for everybody, and then I will try to put something together so that everybody can witness our greatness.
Indeed, it was amazing. I also died a lot, but we made it, and that's the most important. Also, Evie, thank you for the lurk. Good luck with your bosses. You got this.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
And fuck me, Marvel-esque. Blah blah blah. Wait,
paused.
Has paused pre-production on Blade and are looking. Chat is moving.
Are looking for a new director and are looking to film next year now.
There it is.
That movie is cursed.
I'm also not really waiting for it, so I'm okay.
I wonder if Wesley Snipes is gonna be in it, even as just a cameo. That could be kind of cool.
I don't think he's in this one.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It would be cool if he was, even just as a cameo.
Yeah,
Thank you for driving my point home in the dumbest way possible.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that even as a cameo, I don't think he is in it.
Why not?
Because I don't think so.
The movie hasn't even been filmed yet.
Well, that is very true, but still. He has to be.
I agree.
We shall see.
That being said, if you find Lemuria and return with more draft, I won't have to do this. Please pick up the item directly there. You found the cloak ball. Isaac, is that cloak ball what you desire? The cloak ball is very precious to me. I can't just give it away. But perhaps you could borrow it. Take it with you on your quest. Give me the gamepad, I'll bring you back where you were so that it doesn't take 15 hours again, because I know how to hold the B button to run.
Oh yeah, that's why you go up and down the stairs. I started that sigh. This sigh is mine.
Just because you started it doesn't mean that I shouldn't have originated it.
We have to redo the past half an hour, basically.
Tifa, we have to redo about...
Don't forget the cutscene.
Unnecessary.
Yeah, and it's probably needed for later or something, and if you're not gonna do this, I'm not going to reset anything. I'm also not gonna read it out again, so you might as well do it now, so that we had it.
It's...
You're not gonna pull off the, oh, this was 3 hours ago that we've been here, so I'm gonna do it again.
It will be when we do it tomorrow.
I'm gonna skip it.
So if you're gonna remember that.
I will, trust me. These things are held in my mind for years.
You know what you sound like, Tifa? Kind of like a mad mole or like a dirty ape.
I would prefer mad mole, I think.
I would prefer
like that kind of
dirty mole. Moles are friggin' adorable.
Muddy mole.
Imagine, no, dirty mole, so that I come out of the ground and somebody nice picks me up and gives me a bath.
Dirty mole is my stripper name already, though.
That's disgusting.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, that brought tears to my eyes. Oh, that is so nasty. The real thing about...
Sorry, why is that nasty? Excuse me.
The real...
Are you calling me nasty? He's not.
In my mind, the mole is in a very specific spot.
This is another argument for after stream.
In my mind, Tifa. In that scenario you created. The mole from which this fictional character draws their name from. It's in a very peculiar place.
I see. Dirty hole is my stripper name.
That's... Congratulations. I hope you're happy with it.
That kind of works in a way. Also, DVA. Nope.
Diva.
Okay. Yeah. Diva shoots to the top of hub searches. What's a hub search anyway? I'm surprised she left, to be honest. I was always seeing some form of Diva fan art and cosplay on Twitter and Reddit since one dropped.
Could it
What's
be...
all that?
Nothing, Tifa. Could that be because the encryption on the 3D models for Overwatch 2 has been broken? I remember seeing a tweet about that yesterday.
Oh, it's a game character.
Diva is a character in Overwatch and Overwatch 2, and the hub Skinner is mentioning is, I believe, one of the largest websites to consume adult videos through streaming them. Pornhub.
Oh, Pornhub, yeah.
How
Now
slow are you? You see? This is Golden Sun. What are you talking about? No.
It was a bad one.
I was reaching for that one.
Also, Ranger, you would be very successful. You just gotta... I was gonna say show the hole more, but that sounds even worse.
You should spend all of that energy you have that you put into your marketing pitches and go for a redo of the name. Rethink the concept. You know, go wild, except that way.
Side note, I finally found a productivity app that I actually like. What do you do with a productivity app?
Which one did you find and why do you like it? Because
it's not anything like Trello or something, right? No, Trello is more for notes and boards.
It depends on what exactly Modernart is trying to do. Fair. Maybe it's also like a time boxing tool. Hence my question. Which one and why? Why am I taking so much damage?
Yeah, at this point I was also almost dead. But you're taking a lot of damage because they are... or two of them weren't able to attack. Yeah, so I was smarter. I used less of my... PP than you did.
That is true.
I preserved PP and played the smart way. You just throw your PP out the window and then wonder why it's so small.
I throw my PP in everybody's faces.
And used up.
Synergy points, people. Synergy points. Sees the new MetaQuest Pro on Twitter. Looks interesting. Sees the price tag. Continue scrolling. I didn't see that they announced new hardware. How much is it?
I can imagine a lot.
Probably.
I need incredibly detailed to-do lists. Honestly, I kind of need that as well. Sometimes I make a to-do list for myself for like much later, and then like a month later I look at it and I'm like, what the heck do I mean with this?
Tifa,
like I should make them more
Which
detailed.
synergy did you use on that thing?
Move. Stand in front of it. I used...
Oh my god! You watched me do that 4 times.
I did not.
I was a pixel away from the imaginary point I had to stand on.
You had to move to redo it. You were not in front of it at all. I throw my PP in the air sometimes. I'm quite sure you didn't do that the past few days, because I'm sure that would be painful.
Yeah, maybe the doctors have done.
It's called indecent exposure and that's illegal. Not anymore.
Is it if no one complains?
$1,500. $1,500.
$1,500, and you still have to probably have like a Meta, Facebook, whatever crap account, right? Yeah, hard no for me.
Yeah, that's expensive.
No, thank you. Does it cook my dinner and give me like a foot massage while I use it? I'm sorry, for $1,500.
That would not be a bad
Can I look into like an actual second reality when I wear that thing? Pretty sure they removed that requirement a couple years ago. No, they did not, Skinner, as a matter of fact, because...
The foot massages?
No, the lock-in thing.
The making fruit.
Because the Quest 2 cannot be sold by Facebook, sorry, Meta, in Germany because of an antitrust lawsuit by the German government. Because of that, I went the wrong way. And... no, I didn't. And I happen to have a Oculus Quest, the first one. And I just got an email the other day that I need to create one or the other account to keep using it starting next March, I think. So I wish you wear it, but no, unfortunately not. I don't know if you can hack it to get around that, but not to my knowledge. Which is also why I don't think I would ever buy another one from that company. Time to go grab my afternoon coffee. I'll be back in a little while. I hope you enjoy it.
Enjoy that coffee. See you soon.
So, now that we are here for the first time ever today, you remember from roughly 30 seconds ago when we were last here, if we go up...
Felt like an hour ago.
Shut your mouth. Then those 2 guards will block us, right? Well, good thing we have received an item. The cloak ball. First we use the apple though.
Why use apple?
225. Because we should.
Boost attack, okay.
Let's give this to Garrett, because why not? And now...
Good thing they're not standing one step back, huh?
Yeah, good thing they also don't hear or notice us in any way, shape or form now.
Yeah, but any sound from behind would have to be a squirrel or something.
Yeah, clearly, because nothing got past them.
So holy shit, your hands are warm.
No, my hands are hot. Cursed like that.
What's with the... Oh, it's the lights. I see.
Go down. Down.
Oh, here down.
I knew it. The door is tightly locked.
I'm gonna guess we can't be seen by those people.
Yeah, how about you use... First of all, wait.
Yeah, how about I first explore what's where?
Watching you makes me slightly angry. Let's put cloak on that, shall we? There, it's this one.
Okay.
That's not how that works. You can only use it in the shadow.
Oh.
Like I just showed everybody.
Is this a door? No.
No.
Where did we come from? Here.
No. This is new.
Where could the Lunpa be? He's not in his room, but he couldn't have left.
Whee! Thanks to Hammond, we can enjoy food and drinks all day long. They don't seem to be mad that we're stuck in here. Lunpa is supposed to be old. I wonder what he's fighting with in the fortress. That's why he's been in poor form and spends his time resting. What are you going to do?
Nothing. What are you going to do?
Yeah, we're just cruising by. With Hammond here, we can milk as much money as we want out of Calais. He's a money tree for us. Oh wait, those are the people holding them hostage. That's why they're happy that Hammond is here.
sure hope so.
I thought those were Hamid's people, like celebrating something.
I would think they're behind the closed gym.
Yes.
This room
You
is
don't
kind
need
of
to
open.
check everything here, Tifa. If I were good items, I would tell you.
Too late. I already checked everything.
I noticed.
Okay, so it's this way then.
These guards have the worst peripheral vision in the world.
And oh, and now they can see.
She doesn't learn. She doesn't learn.
Earlier they couldn't see with this distance.
How did you get in here?
Oh, that's all they do?
And don't come back. Watch her mess it up. Watch her mess it. Close. Very close. Do you really think vanishing right in front of her eyes is a good idea?
Honestly,
Asking for a friend.
with how they didn't see me earlier, when I stepped into the light, I don't see...
I would like to point out to you that the entire time you could be running, but you're walking, so you never get to complain about me redoing a 15-minute part again.
But what is the distance with what I walked earlier and this? Tell me.
I can't tell you. I'm not a hostage taker. Maybe that's where the difference comes from.
That doesn't make any sense.
Who goes there? Who are you? You don't look nearly as mean as the thieves in the fortress. Did you sneak into Lunpa fortress in search of something? Yeah. The great merchant Hamid. I'd tell you if I knew, but I don't. Read his mind. I won't tell anyone, but Tifa keeps skipping my text.
I'm trying to find the... Oh, that's where it was.
Yeah, you don't. That's the thing. You need to set it to a shortcut, otherwise you can't reach the menu.
That's what I was trying to do.
Okay, now you heard my old man voice, but now I give you the old man inner voice. Maybe that merchant is the reason they've closed off the lower caves.
So where do we find the key?
Not in the barrels. There's nothing in any of these, Tifa.
Okay, so where to?
You're losing your controller privileges. Left and use the thing. Chainsaw Man dropped today. That's an anime, right?
Oh, I've seen some bits of it. I think I'll actually... Wow, watch that. Oh, wait, this doesn't...
But I saw people talking about it.
We're fucked.
Looking interesting. I
couldn't dodge him anymore. Tell me how you would have dodged being already on the left.
I would have done exactly the same thing, which is I'm very happy that you did it first, so I can look like I knew.
So now you're gonna pretend like you did it better.
Yes. That was my plan, except I now gave it away. Do you see how much faster you can get through this entire part if you just hold the B button?
Honestly, it looked kinda stupid, and just for that, I'll watch it.
That's also why she's together with me. He looked kinda stupid, but you know.
Sometimes things just work like that.
Ah man, imagine if I had gone left, I would have been so screwed right now. Good thing my video game reflexes told me that I need to go towards... Yeah.
Yes, I absolutely knew this. Can you like run... Oh yeah, you can.
Oh, what is this, Metroid?
That was a video game reflex.
This is a secret cave, right?
It kinda looks like a door. Why didn't you go right first though?
Because why would I? Always go the most difficult path first.
Poor Dumpa. The Dumpa's behavior is driving him into despair. Dumpa can't last much longer like this. Nearly all of these women were brought here against their will, like me. Oh, I want to go back to my hometown just one more time.
Why don't we help them out of here then?
That's fine.
It's not.
You look cool. You're gay. You're gay.
Could this be the guy who's come to get Hamid back? Yeah, I bet he is. What a bold rascal.
They don't look like someone who throws out.
The Dompa will be livid if we lose Hammond. We're really going to be in for it if we let these kids get away.
They're gonna fight us.
Not going any farther, not without some serious bruises anyway. Yeah, we're gonna beat the shit out of them.
Are they triplets?
Yes. Apparently, in the world of Golden Sun, in order to have a life in crime, you have to have siblings. And they all have to look exactly like you. Maybe with slightly different colors in terms of fashion, but other than that...
You'd think crime would be quite low if that was the case. Like, the chance of that is really low.
Apparently not. Do you not see what's happening everywhere? Ice horn, why don't we? How do we cause a tornado in the cave?
It would suck if you actually use it and as a side effect the cave comes down and does damage to everyone.
That would kind of make sense. I mean, it's horrible.
405.
But it would make sense.
That's quite a lot of damage.
That was disgusting, yeah.
Like, they do more damage than we do.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I think you did more by just attacking.
Gonna stick with this and have her start. She doesn't even need to. Just heal yourself then. Why do I think this is gonna be a tough fight? I'll take it back.
I think normal attacks and only Isaac doing Ragnarok will do better, will do more. Never mind.
Sorry, can I hear it again?
I think we're done here.
Did you have any advice for my master strategy? Because clearly it seemed unnecessary.
Heal Ivan at least.
I'll heal everybody. Oh, look how cute they're sleeping. Are they forming a human centipede? You guys are tougher than we thought. We'll let you go this time. Get out of here. They look kind of cute.
Yeah, you better run.
Don't come back.
Next time it won't end like this.
Yeah. Why do I keep doing mind read? This is okay. That's a rat guy, so we're gonna beat him up. You scoundrel!
What's with the little hole there?
Don't.
Above his head. That's not a door.
That's a door. He's standing in front of it.
That doesn't look like a door.
The Lunpa always said you'd come, and here you are. If I stop you here, the Lunpa will finally reward me. What a stroke of luck, my time has finally come.
And so why would one half try to fight you and the other halves just throw you out of the building?
Because these people are wearing red bandanas, and the other ones were green.
Yeah, but they all work for the same dude, don't they?
One of them wears red, the other one wears green.
Yeah, but
why do you ask?
They're the same team.
Like, why do you ask a question and not accept the answer?
Yeah, but why does half have different instructions? Also, Skinner, enjoy Chainsaw Man.
Yes, thank you for the luck. We just deleted this person. Let's see the text. His spirit's been... What? He's actually gone.
Oh.
That's fucked up.
Shh! Please don't wake Dompa.
I think we're gonna wake Dompa.
He's been driven to despair after battling a terrible foe. It's all because of that Dompa.
Isn't that his son?
Are you the one who Dompa said would come to punish the Dompa? Have you even ever met him? He was the one in the carriage, no?
No, that was Hammond.
Oh. Dompa has waited a very long time for you.
How does he know we exist?
Well...
I mean, he kind of has a Confucius beard thing going on. It looks like it's a very small, like, sprite, but still.
Dompa knows that he coddled the Dompa too much as a child. It pains him so much. He can't die with things the way they are. Fucking brats. So spoiled. Maybe if the Dompa's eyes are opened, Lunpa will be a good place again. Must suck though. Like everything you built and then...
So basically he's gonna die when we beat some sense into his kid?
Yeah, I think that would be his moment to let go.
Kind of sad if you think about it. You remember how Sans and Papyrus were in Link's Awakening in the Color Dungeon? course she doesn't. Why could I make a meta joke and have it land with her on my side? Anyway, let's do another Undertale reference. Let's see if she gets this one. Z, 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 Z. Okay, that was amazing. Mind read. Father, I am so sorry about Dodonpa. Someone will teach him a lesson someday.
Can you go past her?
I was thinking exactly the same thing. No, we cannot go around the table.
We're a bit too big.
Apparently. If you want me to, like, have a fight with your son, wouldn't it be... You did.
Ah, tricked you.
Yeah, except it didn't get me because I'm not you. Wouldn't it be super cool if you, like, I don't know.
Pull that key towards you?
I have a dumb feeling it's gonna be catch, but we're going to have to put it onto a shortcut because just doing it like that wasn't good enough.
You're welcome.
Isaac gave a cell key to Garrett. That's a very loud gate.
I was thinking exactly the same.
Is my shift up already?
Yes, it is. Go home.
It will be in a moment. Wait a minute. Who are you?
Also, his face is disappearing. Wait. It's like it's only the
blinks.
bandana and the eye.
Yes.
Oh, look.
Yes.
Like it sometimes comes back. When
Yes.
he blinks, his full face is there.
No, when he blinks, his face is gone.
No, because you see his eye here. And when that disappears... See? When he blinks, his face reappears.
What? I've never seen you before, intruder. My way of dealing with a statement is to just ignore it. Come on, you have to deal with me. Why does the game first make you fight a group of 3 of them? And then singular versions of them?
Well...
That's not more difficult.
Because they were at a more important spot.
Whoever?
I don't know.
I don't feel like that.
And this dude is so deep in that no one will get past all the others, so he can just sit there alone, basically.
I guess that's the idea. Let's go through here first.
Oh, what a suspicious looking bush.
Man, I wonder if Whirlwind is gonna... That was difficult.
It's gonna be a trick, there's nothing behind it.
There is. Wait.
You have to use reveal, I would think.
Isaac flipped the switch. See? Double magicked.
You want to check out the other way first? Because this kind of looks like the way you need to do it.
This looks very intricate. No, we have to do this. Pretty sure of it. Because we don't get access, apparently, to the Djinn that we can get here until after we did all of this.
Okay.
So, let's just do it.
I thought all of this stuff is optional. Like, this seems quite big and part of the story for optional.
I mean, that depends on your definition of things, because it's canon that you do this, or that they expect you to do this. Not mind read, reveal, sorry. Because,
oh, but when I mess up the button, so...
Yeah, when you do it, it's disgusting. If I do it, it just happens, you know? I just do so many things. Because if you happen to transfer your save file over from Golden Sun to Golden Sun The Lost Age, the sequel, they refer back to you doing this. So the game expects you to do this.
Well, or you just don't, and you don't.
I, once again, have a feeling that the reason why doing this stuff, or being able to, with like knowing that you have to go to the basement to Lord Barbie to get the cloak ball, why it's so cryptic is that they just wanted you to buy the guide.
Yeah, makes sense, especially in the time this game came out.
Or on like a second playthrough kind of thing, because you go to Lunpa, most likely, when you play this the first time, and then you get told, yeah, you can't do anything here. And then you don't. And then you come back when you have Mia's frost magic, and then you can do a little bit, and then you still can't go through all of it. That's all very annoying.
You can't speak to the skull or do anything with it?
Catch. No, I guess this was just to...
Okay.
How did these three things fit in here?
Also, after this battle, I say we take a very short break.
I'm okay with that. But no, I don't think we can do anything in that little cell block thing. How much damage can this thing take, dude? It's healing. That's so cute.
That's so cute.
I mean, if it ran away...
Useless, but cute.
Finally, 69 damage. Nice. It could just leave, you know?
It does do a lot of damage, though.
It's true. My friend's been hyped for Chainsaw Man for like a year now. Might have to check it out too, since it's animated by Mappa. I have no idea who that studio is, but I see people being very happy about Chainsaw Man.
Like, honestly, I wouldn't have cared for Chainsaw Man, but it looked kinda good.
It looks like we're going to BRB.
Like, it looks so stupid enough, honestly, to watch it. BRB.
We're back.
And we're back. Honestly, I was gonna say we're back right away, but then you spoke, so I still did the thing, but then for you, be happy.
We can both say we're back.
No.
Are you gonna do things or are you just gonna sit there?
Yeah, I couldn't yet.
Please run. With a... what?
I need to sneeze. I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
No, hey. What you doing?
If you get us kicked out when we're just about to finish the dungeon, I'm gonna be very disappointed in you. Just ignoring that?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Besides, I think you removed the shortcut on the cloak.
No, I didn't.
No, yes,
It's
you
the
did.
red trigger. Press it.
Okay.
Say what? So I can't hear you over your accusations being completely fruitless. What?
Scratch Yard was gone.
Mm-hmm. Also, apparently, Mappa took over for Attack on Titan's final season. Why did they change studios?
I still need to watch that.
Eli took a nap, Olivia's watching TV in her room, and Callie is making cookies. Is this free time?
Is
Yes.
this what it looks to have time for myself?
Yes, it is.
How's Kelly doing?
Yes, how are the kids too? You got power bread, eat it. There's 4 buttons you use in the game. Well, 5, including the start button. She keeps looking at the gamepad. It's amazing.
Who should we give?
Whoever has the least hip. I would think it's Ivan. I was right.
It's Mia.
The least HP.
Are you telling me 219 is... Oh, wait, never mind.
Yes, Tifa, I'm saying 246
That's the-
is less than 266.
Yes, it is. I was looking at the first number.
Please never become an educator.
I actually am.
I feel bad for whoever you're training.
What do I do with this box?
She's excited because she just did her last wedding of this year. Congratulations. Nice.
Oh, are there no weddings in the next 2 months? Or is she just taking the time off?
None that she's got booked at least. Most everything will be personal shots, only 2 out of state, so she'll be home a lot more for the next couple of months. I'm very happy to hear that. That sounds like good.
I'm happy for all of you. Kelly also deserves some home time after all the
Yeah.
work she did. But,
Yes. If only you would have... Oh wait, you're supposed to push it this way. I was gonna say mean things about you because you didn't push it to the side so we can see what's behind it, but this is clearly a path that I didn't see. So for once, Tifa had the right instinct and I didn't. See how it
Oh, and now
is
you
absolutely
get...
no problem for me to own that? Left. Very good. Run, Tifa, please.
That's what I was looking
Man,
for.
I wonder what we gotta do here.
Most
Who-
bookings... what?
Who has the time to keep growing plants there? So you were saying?
I was gonna say most people book weddings from spring to mid-fall. Winter time isn't big for weddings. Yeah, that makes sense. Even though I think like a snowy wedding could be really nice.
Why are you checking inventory?
Oh yeah. I was wondering why this looked so different, but I couldn't place it.
I knew I was wrong, but I didn't want to tell anybody, so I just kept going.
I used the time I was still talking. So.
I was waiting for the magic to be visible in the item thing. I forgot my Hamlet voice, so you're getting a new one.
This is an important question.
Is it time to eat?
Is that a yes?
Who are you?
Tifa.
I'm very happy to see you.
Gonna hop into Divinity 2. Ranger, have fun, thanks for dropping by.
Yes.
Found a spell that lets me fly, but I need to level up so I can learn polymorph skills. Basically battle, mage, barbarian, elf, and I love it.
That sounds incredibly overpowered, so yes, that sounds like I would love it too. Enjoy.
Have fun, say hi to everyone, and enjoy the cookies for us as well.
Yes, please.
Cookies. Hammett.
Ivan, is that you?
Oh yeah, we were his servant for a bit, right?
Yes. These people, are they friends of yours? How? It's very sweet that he is so overcome with being happy that he sees his son or manservant again. But he's in capture. Wouldn't your first question be, how did you get in here? Am I free? What happened to the people who jailed me? Maybe that's just me. I've never been in this situation before, so I don't have any first-hand experience. Then it would appear your journey has begun, Ivan.
A long time ago already, as a matter of fact.
We only came here twice, technically, but...
I'm a little late, but I've come to save you.
You shouldn't have risked yourself, Ivan.
Hold it right there, I can do him.
Oh, you're gonna do him, huh?
I'll have coffee with him.
Dodonpa.
Sorry to interrupt your teary little reunion, Hammett.
He kind of has hair like me in the icon.
Yeah, kind of.
No? The back thing?
A little bit. This must be your little rat, Ivan. You always did claim he'd rescue you. Oh, just now he was like, oh, you shouldn't have.
He talked about me.
I didn't want you to risk your life for me. Wink, wink.
Yep.
Look at him. He's just a child.
Dick.
But to think these kids could get this far.
Hey, yeah. If we're just kids, what does it make you pathetic fucks?
Fucks.
Thugs.
You definitely said fucks.
Either way, it works.
What kind of scum takes ransom money and then doesn't free his hostage?
Dick. I see. So you've been extorting money from Lyanna, have you?
Now that we found Hammett, we'll be taking him home. I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Can't let you do that, Starfox.
Hammett is what I like to call my little money tree.
You dirty scoundrel.
We're having a lot of dirty strippers in our...
Scoundrels, not strippers.
Yeah, but they all start with dirty.
Tifa, scoundrel is not a synonym for stripper. They are nothing...
Yeah, but we already established that we have
same.
dirty ape, we have dirty mole, we have dirty hole, now we have dirty scoundrel.
Oh, so like... It's like a reverse kind of thing. The dirty part is the family name at all, sure.
Yeah, basically.
No, thank
Like
you.
it keeps coming back.
No.
Name calling won't help you. I'm not giving Hammett up.
Well, we're gonna make you. The Donpa pulled a lever.
And now we all die. This little trap here marks the end of your good fortune.
Sure looks like it. Oh, look, it's a blue thing.
Prepare to come monster fodder. Isn't he also gonna get eaten now?
For those of you that have played Splatoon 3 or have seen Donpa.
Have you seen the name? That is so cute.
I was gonna say, for those of you that have played Splatoon 3 or have seen gameplay from the single player component, it looks a bit like Small Fry from Splatoon 3.
A tiny bit, but a much bigger version.
Same eyes. And the red thing on top of its head.
Kinda.
I think fire would be very effective against this thing.
I was considering using some thingies first.
Please do.
What's the difference between allies and parties?
Well, if you look at the right-hand side of the screen, Tifa, you will find that guard targets one character on your team and protect targets many.
Yeah, makes sense. Or should I do no? I don't know how hard he's gonna hit.
You should not do no. You should do yes.
So let's boost ourselves first. Let's try to get him to sleep. I think we can do without healing once.
Should be safe.
Should we go with one rest? No, that's too much. Let's just attack normally.
More button pressing, less thinking. Only one way to find out if it works. Hey, fell asleep.
Hey, it did. Nice.
Poor thing.
Even though you would think a blow like that definitely wakes up.
I would think so too, but clearly that's not the case.
Did it heal?
Yes, it recovers health every turn.
Oh damn, okay. At least we did quite a lot of damage. Let's do this one. Okay, that wasn't that much.
I hope we're gonna be a high enough level by the end of the game that we get the upgraded version of Ragnarok. Because it looks so cool. I think we have to be like level 40 something or 50.
Try this one. Plasma wasn't really worth it.
What else you got on the second page?
More.
Does any of them attack physically? Mia does, no?
Yeah.
Give her impact. $48 points.
That's quite a lot.
And woke up.
Let's try to put it to sleep again next time. I don't think it will work again, but...
It probably only works once per fight.
I think so, but it doesn't
That's what
say.
we had the first time we tried that, no?
Well, still want to try it?
Go ahead. It's not like you don't have a PP to try it.
Like, if it works more times, it's definitely worth it.
Imagine if it just keeps falling asleep.
And... no.
No.
I think we can assume it's once a fight. Because so far...
You got like 3 turns, no?
Yeah.
But it couldn't attack.
That wasn't bad. Ooh.
Yeah, you should use Wish.
It is time to heal.
Yes, I agree. For once.
I already lowered its defense.
And you might as well attack.
60, let's try Fireball. Did I boost Isaac?
No, because you use magic.
I'll bind it.
You could try that. I think the thing it just used is technically Psynogen, but it couldn't have done that.
Hope it works at least, okay? That has been sealed. It looks so derpy. It's kinda cute.
Yeah, it looks like it just needs a hug and a sandwich.
Kinda. Like if you give it a muffin, it will be fine, you know?
Yeah. Okay, the blessing attacks 170 damage.
Holy shit, that is so much.
Are not synergy related moves. Now we know.
I think we should focus all our healing on Isaac this turn. Because...
all our healing, you're gonna use one heal.
yeah, the main one. I think I'm just gonna let you attack normally.
Why? He still got PP.
But with some luck he does the soul thing.
That's Isaac.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, and no, that doesn't work on bosses.
But his PP moves don't do that much damage.
It doesn't work on bosses, by the way.
Oh, sure.
I mean, technically it could, but not in this playthrough it won't. coffee is good. It's one of those weird days where I desperately need hot coffee in the morning but needed iced coffee in the afternoon. I would not mind an iced coffee right now myself.
Is it still a bit warm? That could be the reason. Like, it feels really warm again here.
Yeah, we're like, it's the middle of October now, but the weather over here is like late spring. The other day we saw some spring flowers already blooming.
Yeah.
Which was like 6 months too early.
It kind of felt like summer weather again.
It's true, we're walking around in a t-shirt outside. And a light sweater, but still. Yeah.
The weather is so weird.
It was 2 degrees Celsius when I left this morning. It's 26 now. What the? So you went from freezing to shorts and a shirt in one day. That is horrible.
Such a big difference there.
That to me is the worst weather. If it's just cold, I can deal. If it's just warm, I can just not go outside. But with that span, like almost freezing to beach, what do you even wear? I would need like a winter jacket in the morning, and then I would just strip half naked during the day. Why does weather have to be like this?
Yeah.
How are you dealing with that?
Okay, should we start using Djinns?
No.
But I'm scared to lose that defense because he hits hard.
Then just use it again. Use it again.
What, use it again? The Djinn?
No, use protect.
Oh, I just did that the previous turn.
Good.
I don't think it will stack that much. How much HP now?
Very careful. Fair enough.
Let's just go with it.
As long as we have PP and we have items and we have health, the fight isn't over. Just
that
attack.
is true.
Just go all out.
You should heal again.
Jeans and a short sleeve with a jacket. Yeah. And then just accept that you're gonna be cold in the morning, and then in the afternoon you have to carry your jacket probably.
Yeah.
It's still annoying too.
It is how it is.
Now I'm annoyed that you have to go through this. I'm annoyed on your behalf, so to say. I think we had that when we went to Rome a couple of years ago for my birthday.
That was really weird weather though.
Yeah. That was exactly like that too, like very cold in the morning, and then like around like noon it would actually be t-shirt weather. Except when it got windy, because then it was still cold. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. I think I got in and out of the jacket I took along like 50 times in one day. Like hot, cold, hot, cold. Like, just gave up at some point. Time I leave tonight, it's supposed to be 10 Celsius too.
Weather is weird, man. Especially lately. Like 1 week it's pretty warm, then we go back to way too cold again.
Is that a common thing in your area, that the weather fluctuates this much in terms of temperature?
Okay, full yield.
Because I don't remember it necessarily being this strong in terms of hot to cold when I was a kid. So I would chalk it up to climate change, but is it? I mean, I know climate change is a thing, but not usually this drastically, okay.
This thing has
Confirming
so
what I'm
much
saying,
HP.
basically. Yes, it does. It's kind of disgusting.
I should have said that so much sooner.
Hey!
Hey!
Sorry. Look how much XP you got.
That is quite a lot.
999. Hey, you got a new skill. High impact. That's kind of cool.
We don't use it that often.
Why is the guy stuck under the toad now? I mean, he deserves it, because he's the bad guy.
So we threw him on it after beating him?
So first we collectively beat the snot out of Lunpa, still amazing name. And then we just like judo threw him over us?
It was Garrett.
Yeah, fair enough. No, I'll take it.
Get it off me!
The dirty mole. How did Dodonpa get trapped under the monster?
Never mind.
It's the curse of not pressing the A button. It strikes again, and I live for this. He tried to pull another dirty trick on you. Has he just been standing there motionless the entire time? When Dodonpa saw his monster was losing, he tried to get behind you.
Just a second longer and you'd have been history. But the monster was all the way on the other side. So he tried to get behind us, which he already was because we had our backs turned towards him. And then the monster leaped over our heads on top of him.
First of all, if you keep pressing A, I'm sure we'll find out. Second of all, Dodonpa is such a bad guy that while standing behind us, he didn't realize where he was in comparison to our position and tried to still get behind us. I guess.
You dirty snake! Dodonpa, you're rotten to the core. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Now get this thing off me.
This makes me think of, what's it called? That huge cave monster looking thing from Star Wars. The Rancor. Without spoilers, you have seen it in a piece of Star Wars that you enjoyed.
Oh yeah, then I know
Rancor.
what it is. Yeah.
Get this thing off of me.
I don't know. That thing looks awfully heavy for us kids to lift. Oh.
Yes. Yes, no.
What should we do, Isaac? Should we try to move it?
Yes, no.
I'm kinda going for no.
No.
No?
We shouldn't.
I agree. What do you think, Hammett?
I like how they all together agree to be dicks.
If he disagrees, then he can do it himself.
I think we have to try at least.
Fine. Let me guess, he's not even gonna try himself either.
Why are we not using synergy for this? By the way, just asking for a friend who happens to also be called Jack.
I love this stuff. We should try. Tell me where the we is.
Hammond was standing over there. That's off screen, so there was no text. He is telling the kids the proper lifting form.
I see.
Like, you know, do it with your legs, not your back. The usual.
The one overseeing it all, making sure it goes well.
I think in gym terms, his role was the spotter.
Okay, absolute teamwork. Good job.
There, should be able to get up now. Is he doing push-ups?
I can't.
We tried.
Did you break your leg or something? It's not broken. I should be able to stand after a bit.
Last I checked, the Wii was being thrown out the window.
Thank goodness.
Yes. What do you mean, thank goodness?
Wee.
Didn't he just try to kill us? He's been stuck in here for what, months?
I would think so. At least weeks.
Can't we just forgive and forget? The Donpa kidnapped you, remember? Oh, that's right.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Get a grip, you guys.
But Hammett is safe now, isn't he?
Yeah, but do you really think the Donpa will reform if Hammett forgives him?
I wonder. How about it, the Donpa?
Clearly gonna happen. He already said he wouldn't do anything.
How about just in case we still step on his kneecaps?
Also, just like he told your wife that if she paid the ransom, he would return you, and he never did that. Remember, Hammett?
Well,
of course he's going to say that. He wants us to forgive him.
What do you think we should do with him, Garrett?
Leave him there. Tell Donpa that we took care of his problem. We should lock him up here just like he did to Hammett.
No! How can you be so cruel?
You literally tried to kill us a moment ago.
Oh? And yet you have no problem being that cruel to Hammett. What should we do, Isaac? Should we lock the Donpa up?
I say yes.
I want to, but...
Yes.
Serves the little punk right!
Dad!
The Donpa, you pitiful wretch!
Now he's gonna cuss him out and then just drops that.
I hope he's gonna bitch slap him with his cane. And not with a tip, but with a handle.
He would deserve that.
I always told you that if you did evil to others, others would do evil to you.
Is being locked up for trying to kill 5 people really evil, or is that justice?
You must right all of the misdeeds you've done.
But Dad...
I want it to be evil. It's not just a phase.
I wanna be the villain.
Uh-huh.
I feel bad for spoiling you. Look at this trouble you've caused.
See? It's all your fault that all this happened.
Yes, which is why this is going to hurt you more than it does me.
You're not serious, are you, Dad?
Is he gonna spank him?
I most certainly am. You're going to spend some time here thinking about all that you have done.
Are we really gonna lock him up?
Not us, his dad. Because, again, these 4 jerkwads cannot be trusted. The moment there's a person older than them in the room, they stop critically thinking for themselves.
If Hammett is okay with letting him go, then I guess there is no need for laws and justice. Just let the murderous kidnapper go.
Yeah, he also caused us trouble. We get to decide. We should get to decide as well.
No, we shouldn't, because the moment Hammett says something, we just blindly agree. And Xenoblade 1 main story beaten.
Hey,
nice.
Congratulations.
How did you like it?
How did you like the ending?
How did you like all of it? And remind me to ask you when you beat Xenoblade 2.
The Donpa has caused you all sorts of trouble, hasn't he?
No, not at all. You dimwit. You...
Maybe he has, what do you call it? Stockholm syndrome? When you fall in love with your...
Oh.
With your kidnapper. And in his case, it might not be falling in love, but it's the whole, it's okay, he's alright, he was a nice dude, he gave me food.
He wanted the Donpa to give him the Dodo Donpa.
I must apologize deeply for all of this.
Thank you, Donpa, but you do not need to apologize.
No, but your son does.
Yeah.
Then you forgive me.
Come on, at least give him 1 kick while he's down. Like, he deserves at least that.
I'm sorry about the trouble, but I do have one request.
A request? What could it possibly be?
I don't know how you got in here, but please, leave by the same means.
Donpa, didn't you just say you're going to lock up Dodonpa?
So, we shouldn't have to sneak around, should we?
Some of the Donpa's henchmen are still loyal to him.
And?
So we can just beat them up too?
Weren't you all about fixing his mistakes a moment ago?
I'm ashamed to say it, but they won't listen to any of my orders. This new gang of thieves will attack Hammett if they find him in the fortress.
Really? Even if you go with him?
And they may come to check his cell, right?
Well, it wouldn't matter. If they don't listen to him, why would they listen to him if he
then
comes
get
along?
the people that listen to you and have a little civil war situation happening if they don't listen to reason.
That's a lot of effort.
Also, what people are still loyal to Dodonpa? Didn't we knock all of them out?
The green ones, I would think.
Oh yeah, fair enough. The ones that are untouchable, because the moment they smell you, they just kick you out.
Basically.
And it was pretty good, I enjoyed the game. Gonna do Future Connected, then play another game, then Xbox Chronicles X. Maybe a while before I get to number 2. I hear X is quite long, I'll probably take a break between X and 2.
Yeah,
that is
makes sense.
completely fair.
Otherwise, You might like burn yourself out on the
Yes.
story. Makes sense.
And that would be a shame with a franchise that is like
That
450, 500 hours in total if you do 100% runs. Yeah.
If you think about it, it's insane.
They're
But
incredibly
worth
cheap,
every hour.
if you ask me. Given the amount of playtime I got out of them. Yeah.
Yeah. The value of the game and what you get for it is definitely worth it.
Agreed.
Did you already do this one?
Yes.
I see. Then they'd free the Donpa, wouldn't they?
Yeah, Hammett, why don't you take him along and now you hold him hostage for a little bit? You know, let's call it a involuntary cultural exchange.
And then he'd head straight for Calais, seeking his revenge.
I see. Yes, you're right.
It would be terrible if Calais were attacked.
That's where you must go while you still can.
You mean immediately?
Yeah.
No food, nothing?
I heard of your intrusion, so I spread some rumors through the forest.
The fortress. Through the forest.
Tree, bird, tell it along.
The Donpa.
Hey, stop.
Sorry, Donpa. Donpa goes into the forest and bends over to a little tree stump. Did you know?
No, it's kind of cute.
The fortress.
Rumors. I said brigands had snuck in to kidnap Hammett, but failed and ran off.
Why in the world did you do that?
Now they won't let anyone down here at all. Plus, many of the Donpa's men have left to find the intruders.
Kinda smart.
The Dompa. You are
No,
a shrewd
Dompa.
one, Dompa.
Yeah, it's not that easy, is it?
I just thought I'd try to help however I could.
With the Dompa's henchmen gone, this is our chance to escape, right?
Yep. Oh, please, walk a bit faster, Hammett.
The next time you meet the Donpa, he will be a changed man.
Yeah, black and blue. I get it already. I won't do anything wrong. Come on, let me go. You're not even stuck.
Bye-bye.
No. Why do I think there was still something in the cave with the monster?
There is.
Wait, really?
Yeah, well, almost.
So we need to go back in.
So, I don't know whether...
Isaac, don't be stupid. We can't go in there, remember?
Okay, sure, let's do that. Oh, we have to return to Calais first, because we need to bring Hammett back.
And then walk back?
Yep.
For real?
So, give me a second. One thing that should have changed now, though, is... Ask me anything about armor. We can now shop here, and they have some of the best equipment in the game. So
Really?
let's
We
do that
couldn't
real
shop
quick.
here before?
No, because the fortress was being held by the evil people.
That's a nice increase in defense.
Yeah, but the synergy armor effect is gone, man. Let's just go for it. Except we can't. Okay, cool. Let's check artifacts real quick while we're at it. Blessed Robe replenishes HP.
That sounds really handy.
How about we give that to Ivan, because he's the main damage dealer with magic.
Yeah, seems...
Sounds like a plan. Can you equip it now? Yes, please. Go
Wouldn't
take this.
that have been something for Mia?
She's gonna use the healing magic anyway.
No, I mean the item you just sold.
Look at the war gloves.
That is not bad. For everyone. But you can only buy one.
There's
can't
only
you?
one set in the game.
I would think Isaac from the looks of it. Wait.
I
show
would
Ivan?
say Garrett, because Isaac is the strongest physical attacker at this point, but he also has good magic, and Garrett kinda doesn't.
But I don't think it's worth the...
Yeah, but he also has the least PP. So he needs to start physically attacking at some point.
Yeah, but a 6-point increase compared to
Oh yeah, fair enough.
20,
True.
basically.
True. Oh wait, Isaac has inventory problems. So how about we start selling the herbs?
That we can do.
63 coins. Why couldn't have been 69? Let's also get rid of the antidotes because we have magic with us.
What's he wearing now before you sell it? Is that something we can give to Garrett instead?
Synergy armor. Oh yeah, good point, good point, good point.
Before you
Wrong button.
sell it off?
Yeah, you do have... Nah. And nobody else can wear it.
It's not that much of a downgrade though.
Yeah, but... let's get the war gloves going first. Isaac is so disgustingly strong.
Oh, he is our main hero.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not complaining that he's OP. I appreciate it. Let's check this guy next.
Shouldn't he still have normal...
Yeah, but artifacts are the best things you can get.
Oh, you want
10,000.
That's a lot of money.
Ooh, look at these.
Let's say 100. Who else?
Demonic staff. Plus 30.
It's not too bad.
So, dragon axe. Plus 14.
Well, in that case, you could give Isaac's weapon to Garrett for the 6-point difference, because if this is already, what, 10 points from the weapon he currently has, that means if you take it away, it's gonna be plus 30.
Okay, so what do we give Isaac then? The shiny machine? Might as well.
Do not sell it.
No. No. Game tickets. I think it stacks at 30, right? Yeah. So Ivan gets to take it.
And now the thing you bought for Isaac, we give to Garrett after all.
Didn't buy it, we got it. How about we give it to Ivan?
That is also a good idea.
Because that's
the better...
a tremendous upgrade. Let's check the normal weapons real quick.
Look at all this stuff making sense.
Plus 1. Nice. Let's buy it. Let's check for regular armor then. Plate mail should be...
Didn't we just already buy something for Isaac?
That was gloves.
Does it not take the same slot? No.
No. Plus 1. Nice. Plus 4, not worth it. Plus 4,
I would
plus
say
4.
no.
Also not worth it. Let's do this one. Because it's gonna suck if our magic users are... That was the wrong character, but...
Why did you sell the thingy instead of checking if it works for Mia?
Because I mispressed buttons. So now he has 2. Equipped. Okay.
How about you save, just in case?
That we can do. If I ever find the right buttons. Now let's quickly go back, see if just leaving the area was enough that we can go back into the fortress. Or if we do really need to deliver...
I do not think so.
Not catch. I have a bad feeling about this too.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Off you go.
So, not only... Actually, no, I'm gonna... Oh god, we have to sneak out as well. I'm gonna keep my complaints to myself for a couple minutes longer.
Wait, how did we even get in? Oh, through the... yeah.
Yeah. Until we're back here again. For no good reason. Oh! I think I saw someone just now.
Is that a Djinn? Yeah, I saw something too.
I think it's Dodonpa.
Do you think the Dompa's henchmen have found us?
Yeah, potentially yes. If I have, we'll have to take care of him right now. Just a moment. Is that you, Banza? Gasp! That voice!
Gasp. Okay, it was a person.
Who is he?
I have no clue.
It's Hammett.
The guy that was in the carriage with him?
Apparently. So the Donpa never had any intention of releasing Hammett. That's right. That's why Ivan and his friends came to the rescue.
Once Isaac made up his mind, we all decided to come save Hammett. This is like, oh, it took months because Isaac couldn't make up his darn mind.
Ivan saved us. Once
And he spins it as a good thing.
Hey, Ivan, are you saying this was all Isaac's idea?
No, I mean, you and Mia helped us too.
Thank you, Isaac, Garrett, and Mia. You... Listen, keeping your... I guess he was his son, right? Keeping your son as your manservant is already fucked up.
I don't think it was his father.
Yes, he is.
He took him in. No, someone else took him in. It wasn't his original father.
I mean, the mother is the lady in that one temple with the purple hair, no?
I'm quite
That's
sure
implied.
I'm quite sure he's adopted.
Either way, taking an Ivan as your manservant, dumping all of his crap on him is already, I'm gonna say, fucked up. But now to thank everybody but him, like a matter, like, nah. And of course, you too, Ivan.
You sure did a good job finding this cave, Banza.
Yes, impressive work you did, Banza.
Months later. But it's okay.
It was pure coincidence.
We also took months.
I really didn't want to come to Lunpa. Dick. Because we knew the thieves had Hammett imprisoned. Then why did you come here? I recalled what Hammett told me about being a successful merchant.
Really? He told you that you should start trading in Lunpa?
No, I meant his more general words of wisdom. Merchants must not judge customers on their appearances. Do not avoid a place just because something unpleasant may happen. As long as customers await your goods, you must do everything in your power to sell to them. Thanks, Hammett Bezos.
So you came to serve the villagers even though you despised the Donpa? Fate put this opportunity before you.
What fate? What opportunity?
I'm uncertain.
What are we talking about? But why did you think a Calais merchant would be permitted into Lunpa? I didn't, and in fact, they would not let me in.
Yet, knowing that, you still came?
But you know what? There was that huge commotion, right?
You must mean the activity caused by Donpa's rumors.
It all came together for me. That commotion was related to Hammett. I had to find out what was going on.
That's sweet.
That's how you found this cave?
I'll bet you couldn't find any way to get that gate open from this side.
But then all of a sudden it moved, so I hid behind a rock. We startled you, didn't we, Banza?
This is such a weird conversation.
I'm just glad that you were able to get Hammett out safely.
I watch like 10% of the Golden Sun streams. I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
It's a recurring theme. The 4 kids with the unique hair colors were the main characters, and whenever an adult tells them something insanely dumb, they just do it. And then they just follow along with it, and then they try to solve the issues that they themselves caused.
Yeah, basically the other guy was kidnapped, we saved him, and now we
have a completely pointless conversation with a merchant.
Yeah, I'm a bit lost in the merchant conversation. Like, I can understand he came there to try to save his boss or whatever, or to at least try to find out what happened to his boss.
No, it's more like I couldn't open the door.
Yeah, but all the other stuff is a bit weird. Like, we're talking about fate and that he should be here and stuff, but it makes no sense.
You know what movie I have to think of right now?
What?
Iron Man. You know one of my favorite scenes from that movie?
What? 1, 2, or 3?
The first one. So Tony Stark gets shot down, he has the shrapnel in his chest, all the stuff happens in the beginning of a movie, and then eventually he gets found from his place in the desert and they bring him back to the USA, right? Mm-hmm. And the moment they land, they're like, oh, we have to do a press conference stuff. He's like, fuck that, I'm gonna get a burger. And then they go there, get the burger, and then he goes to the press conference, and the first thing he does is eat. So Hammond has been in this shitty little cell for God knows how long, I can't speak. And he just casually walks out of there. Yeah, no, the guy who did this to me, no, just let him be, it's fine.
I forgive him.
He said he's sorry. Oh look, there's an acquaintance of mine. Let's talk about merchant strats. The Lunpa's henchmen have been combing the area. Even if they aren't after Hammett, if they find him.
They might capture Hammett again. Let's get out of here quickly. We've only been standing
where we
here.
should have been having this conversation as we walked towards the exit.
Haven't you learned that we can't walk and talk?
That's a you thing.
That is actually a you thing.
No.
Yes, you cannot do more things at the same time, and that includes moving and talking.
I cannot do more things than whom?
Than me.
Yeah, but at least the things I do right.
You have to stand still while you do things, and when you make arm movements.
Yeah, for emphasis.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, so you can't walk because you want to put emphasis on different things. But we have to escape without being seen by the Lunpa's henchmen.
Good thing we have an ability to make us invisible, huh? That we're not using. What should we do, Isaac? Should we stay and fight? No, the adults said we shouldn't, so. Taking them all on is more foolhardy than invading their fortress. Then what should we do, Banza? How was he the most influential merchant in the area? I have a wagon nearby.
A wagon?
Yeah, it's this thing, you ride it, it's like a car kind of. That's right, let's all go back to Calais on my wagon.
Won't a wagon stand out? What if it were searched by the Lunpa's henchmen?
There's no need to worry, I've been here since before the commotion. Right, we've already seen your wagon around. That's correct, Garrett. They don't suspect me of being involved.
So how long ago was that anyway?
I don't know. Then let's take that wagon to Calais. Should we ride in the wagon too?
Yeah, might as well.
Let me double check if we have to. I say no, because then we should be able to go back in immediately.
No, okay.
I hope. Huh? You don't want to ride in Banza's wagon? Yes. Do you have some unfinished business in Lunpa? Yes, actually.
Oh.
If you insist, then I'll stick with you.
How about they all wait a moment? Hey, I can't leave you two here by yourselves. I'll stay behind too.
Ivan doesn't, he leaves.
Hammett, I'm going to go with Isaac too.
Yes, Ivan, you should accompany your friends on this mission. I'm disappointed we can't travel home together, but I understand. Be careful, Ivan.
Okay, bye.
So... they've gone.
Let's go get the Djinn, I suppose.
Yeah.
I hope Hammond and Banza make it to Calais safely. They'll be okay. I'm sure they'll make it there in one piece.
Just like last time.
Come on, let's get moving.
Well, let's get going ourselves, Isaac. We're off. So...
back we go.
In order to be able to do this whole sequence, like you saw earlier, you have to know to go to the basement of Lord Barbie to get the cloak thing, right? Then you have to go in here and do the whole sequence we just did. And then you just have to know or remember, hey, Tifa.
With some luck, there's less guards, but doesn't look like it.
It's exactly the same thing again. Remember earlier when we happened upon Donpa's resting place, where he was in bed, and his mate lady person was
The
like,
door behind her.
oh no, he's dying.
But this might be a shortcut. Oh,
It's treasurable. Well, remember how in that room on the northern wall there was a hole that we couldn't reach because the lady was standing there? 100 coins. Nice.
hey, we spend a lot.
Mithril circlet, didn't we just buy one? Replenishes PP. Let's give that to her because
That's...
infinite healing sounds good.
yeah. What did Mia have instead?
The armor we had just bought for her.
Not better for Ivan?
Nah. He's wearing the same thing.
Fair enough.
Anyway, so now that we have done the fight we just did earlier,
I think it was up.
we didn't check out this part yet, did we? Let's fight the guy, I guess. Hey, intruder! You think you're going any farther? Yeah.
Wait, I thought this was the half that listens.
Sorry, but you're gonna have to fight your way through. No. This is the part where earlier said, why didn't you go right?
You were the one that was doing this. I said, why didn't you go right?
That's what I just said.
You said where I said.
No, where you did.
I was gonna go, I said that.
Yes, you did. I agree.
No, I did.
Yes, you did.
I'm glad we established that.
Um,
Maybe get the Djinn first before we get lost.
this is a cool shortcut, but it's a new room.
Do you know where the Lunpa is?
Yes.
Really?
In jail.
That's fine as long as he's in the fortress. No, he's not.
Yeah, let's leave this place. Super cool. That would be a shortcut if we wanted to get to the fight at the end. But we need to go back to the room where Donpa was. Sorry, where Donpa was.
It's kind of impressive how they're walking perfectly in sync.
I know, right? Wrong room.
I like
Also-
how they are still stuck there against their will.
Yes, why don't we help out the other hostages too?
Oh, they're back again.
They
Oh
respawned.
my god. Because the women there were like, oh, every woman in here is held against her will. And we're like, oh, cool.
I like how you confused woman and women in the two sentences right after another.
It's fine.
I understood you. What was it you did earlier? You just beat the crap out of him.
You fought them.
Did I?
Yeah.
Is that long ago? I do not recall. But what I was trying to say, I don't understand why you would make the people go back and forth like 3 times.
They dodge. All of them.
Yeah. This doesn't work, I'm gonna start using magic. Like, if you had accidentally chosen to go to Calais, we need to heal. Then you would now have to walk all the way back to this place. Again. To get the Djinn.
I would have just skipped it
Yeah, that's what
if I
you
did
do.
that.
Yeah, but I like Djinns.
I mean, yeah, Djinns are nice, but
Djinns are
wouldn't-
nice.
it wouldn't be worth running all the way back.
See, that's where our opinions differ. Nope, just damage. Finally, one of them is
One
down.
is gone.
Terror strike, nice. I'm shocked how well I planned those fights.
It
Ooh,
worked out.
she has like a parasite kind of attack where she gets healed for that amount. Or
That
she
did.
can get healed for that.
That did a lot of damage.
Yep.
Wasn't that the heal thing we got her?
Yes.
The armor?
Oh look, they're playing Human Centipede again. Dun, dun, dun.
That would restore HP over time.
Another fight. It would be so cool if you could skip at least the dialogue here.
At least it's only one.
That's true.
So this should be faster.
Yes. Maybe we get lucky and get our special moves.
2 rounds,
Oh.
probably.
Did you see that the special of Isaac's weapon makes the enemy weaker if it hits?
Oh, I didn't see that.
It lowered his attack by 63 points.
Oh, that is nice.
I was thinking acid bath would make you hit harder.
Lunpa's very grateful for what you've done. But you're still not moving.
Thank you for your help with the Lunpa.
Did you see that slide?
That looked very old school.
I have a little something for you for your teaching the Lunpa his lesson.
Hey, Djinn?
Give these people a token of my gratitude.
Her token of gratitude is that she moves to the left.
Deep within there is an interesting creature that I fought once long ago. I give this to you. Please, take good care of it.
I fought this Pokemon and I decided to lock it up in a cave.
Basically. Yeah. What is it? It's the...
Do you need to fight it?
Yes. Pretty sure it's gonna be like that. No! Didn't
I
have
was gonna
to.
say, like after all this trouble, it should just join.
That checks out. Then we can just do this. Give that to her.
Not getting them in order, do we? Okay, nice, nice.
This is why I want the Djinns, Tifa. There we go. Wait, now we can teleport out of here, don't we? With retreat.
That would be
Please
really
tell
nice.
me we can leave. Please tell me we can. Let me quickly check, is there
Nice.
anything else in this place that we want to get? No, the rest is optional. How about we
Check
now...
the next city. Wait,
Yes, please kick us out because I stand to your left.
we're just trying to leave, man.
How about we now go back to the story-wise next place? Just across the continent again.
Where you go to? Oh, to you, yeah.
Welcome to Owen, 80 coins.
80.
Tifa, we just bought a sword for 10,000.
Yeah, but still,
But 80!
10,000 is also a lot.
No, it's not.
Yes,
I mean,
it is.
yes, but it's not like you can cash out the money if you save it.
I disagree regardless. It's always nice to have the money.
Yeah, very much so. I think technically we could get prepared even more if we travel all the way back to the first lighthouse and use the empty vial to get Hermes water again. Sorry, Hermes is 8 coins. See, 10 more fights and we get the money back. This way.
Yeah, fair.
Where was Gondowan Cave? Down here, no? I think. Maybe not. Calais Docks. I think it's this cave.
I have no clue which way that was. I don't even remember where Calais is. We walked into it though, didn't we, on the way? Or was that not Calais?
Yeah, that was a place with a boat. 3 damage and stun. Of course. Of course the special effect would hit. Hey, 270 coins. And that did like no damage. Calais Tunnel.
Oh, that's Calais, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, we walked into that not too long ago.
This is not where I wanted to go, but...
I bet the inn here was cheaper.
Did we ever learn where Hammond lives?
I have no clue. Fancy house?
Well, wherever... Oh wait,
Wait, the lady at the top, no?
was it in
In
North?
the mansion thing.
That would make sense. It's Hammond Palace, so yeah.
It would be funny if the palace is named after him, but he doesn't live there.
That would be funny. Hey, look, they're finally reunited.
Ah, how sweet.
So, it's Ivan and his companions. Perfect timing.
So, it is you. I told you time and time again not to go to Lunpa, but you went anyway.
Yep, we did.
Please, Lyanna, don't be so harsh on them.
Naturally, I'm happy that they rescued you. But this was something that Calais should have handled alone. Imagine pride over... You had a more pressing quest at hand, no? Nah.
No.
Have you completely forgotten your own quest?
Why do you care so much? We brought him back.
It's honor.
Clearly. Lyanna, you shouldn't.
I had to rescue Hammett, no matter the cost. It's already done. There's nothing more to be said.
Bitch, please. Yes,
How about
there
a
is.
thank you?
Exactly. Hold on, we all wanted to save Hammett as badly as Ivan did.
Doesn't matter, Garrett. I'm the one at fault. Oh,
No,
we're so
you're not.
sorry for rescuing you. How about we lock you up in the dungeon again? I made a mistake. We will leave immediately on Felix's trail. Yes, that would be best. Leave immediately.
This bitch serious?
Hammett, please come along. We should pretend you never came back. Isaac, we should be going. Ivan, is that really what you want?
Well, if Ivan says so, should we go, Isaac?
Let's go.
For once, we make our own decisions. Take your shaman's rod and go to Hesperia.
To Hesperia.
This is what the Jupiter adept said. Hesperia? Oh,
Where is that?
Suddenly Ivan had a different voice because of her magic. It is the continent to the west of Angara.
Where is that?
West. What are we going to find in Hesperia if we go?
Which direction is west?
That I do not know.
The continent to the west? On the other side of the sea? Do not waste time chattering. You must set out immediately. Bye.
Do we still have mind read on?
We don't even get a reward. I'm gonna guess if you mind read her, it's gonna be something nice.
Lyanna's words pain her more than they can know. Surely Isaac and his friends understand Lyanna's feelings.
No.
Let's see if she has any.
I'm so happy Hammett made it back safely, I could cry. Isaac, Ivan, we all must thank you. You know your thoughts don't matter shit if you don't speak them out loud.
Your thoughts are very sweet, but if you don't say that, how do we know?
You know, sometimes it's the thought that counts. Not this time.
Yeah.
Not without anything backing it up.
Tifa, where was that stupid tunnel?
West.
No, it was south.
There is a tunnel to the west though. Are you
Yes,
sure this
this
is the
one.
cave you're looking for?
Yes.
Okay.
Remember, this is the third time we're in here technically, and good thing there's shortcuts this time.
It's very handy that the shortcuts were made.
Yes. Remember the dirty ape thing from earlier?
Yeah, now that I saw the shortcuts, it looked familiar.
I thought it was the dirty ape that did it for you.
This one also looks familiar.
Why is it pink though?
It looks very clean to me.
It does, doesn't it? I never associated pink with being dirty.
I feel a bit bad that someone came across it and was like, you know what?
It's dirty.
I'm gonna call this species Dirty Ape.
Another casual act of treason. Which one exactly? What was it? Lift. Do you even synergy, bro?
Which act of treason anyway?
That was my question.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Which city did she say we have to go to first? Like it was across the sea, but where do we need to cross the sea?
Go south of Tolby, cross Gondowan Passage. I guess along the river and then left. Directing you to the wrong cave. I mean...
I'm sure it would have worked somehow. Like you go through it and then you walk around or something.
Technically, the world map and the cities and everything are just a big labyrinth, so if I just keep going past the left wall or the right wall,
Stick to the same, right?
I'll just get there eventually, you know, but yeah. That's what Tifa does.
You know, at some point I do remember getting a bit annoyed at this map. Because even in Pokemon, after a certain time of playing the game, I really start to dislike random encounters. And it's the same here.
I understand that. talking about random encounters, you're gonna have one with your alarm soon because you're gonna get up early tomorrow morning. How about we cut it short here?
That sounds like a plan.
That makes sense. Click.
You already
Your game was saved.
go here.
The more we play this and the more I get to listen to the music again, back then I remember thinking that the music was really good, and it's not bad, I'm not gonna say that. It's easy listening.
It's relaxing.
Yeah, like half the time I don't realize music is playing. Like it fits really well with what is happening, but I don't notice it.
It sets the pace. It's an easygoing quest type of music.
Yeah.
Like you are on an adventure, you are on a quest, but there's nothing, no one is dying currently. Like an easy...
Except Lord Barbie.
Easy music walking pace.
Yeah,
Or
kind
easy walking pace music. There, mixed it up.
Kind of. We are now 2 walkthrough bullet points away from the end, story-wise. There is one completely optional island that I will make you go to, because there is 1, 2, at least 2 Djinns. Can't see if there's a third one. There's at least 2 there.
We're still very far away from the end, it sounds.
So we still got a little bit to go.
Don't we still have 2 whole lighthouses to go to?
1. Spoilers, sorry. Well, we're close enough to the end that we can talk about this. Golden Sun and its sequel, Golden Sun The Lost Age, were originally designed to be one game. You remember maybe in the beginning they were talking about, oh, there's 4 lighthouses, there's also 4 elements, all kind of makes sense. Because of time constraints and the amount of space on those Game Boy Advance cartridges, they decided to split it into 2 games. So, spoilers, there will be a massive cliffhanger at some point in this game, because there's a second game. That's the other half of the story. It's Golden Sun The Lost Age.
I guess it's fair.
I was pissed as a kid.
Yeah, but I mean, this is still a decent-sized game.
I got this game back then. We were on a road trip to Denmark because we stayed there in some apartment house, vacation house kind of thing, for like a week or 2. I don't recall.
Sorry.
And we were driving up there, and like one of the last places where we did groceries and stuff before we crossed over the border. We had an electronics store. I went in there, I saw this new game. I remember reading that there's a new cool JRPG coming to the Game Boy Advance. I had a Game Boy, I loved JRPGs, so I bought it just on a whim. Put it in, and I basically no-lifed the game.
Good choice.
From that point onwards. The only thing I remember from that vacation is playing this game and charging my Game Boy batteries. It's not a joke. And I was so hyped. In my mind, I was sitting there playing through the game like, this is looking amazing, the music is cool, the story is good, a little bit annoying parts sometimes, but it's mostly good, and there is so much stuff. There is 4 lighthouses. I'm only on the 2nd continent. This is mind-blowing. How did they make it fit? And then they didn't.
I'm guessing they did the same with Trails in the Sky if I read this. How long did you have to wait for the next version or the next game? Because you would think then they're not that far behind with the second game. If it's more like a time thing and it didn't fit, then you usually have like the whole thing done at least, and you do the lost bits later.
Back then, I don't think they announced that there would be a second game in the beginning. So like they put out the first one, and then there was a whole lot of nothing, and then the second one got released. Or maybe that's just me remembering it wrong, because as a kid waiting for a new game, that took forever. Even if it was like a year and a half away, it took
That can always be long. That's the
forever.
same with series and stuff, and you're waiting for like the next season.
Yeah, basically.
With Trails a long time. Like then Trails in the Sky is worse. Like if you have a massive cliffhanger, it seriously sucks. But even if you have to wait a week, it sucks.
The biggest problem with the Trails series is that we live in the West. Evie, you can correct me on that. Didn't they earlier this year or late last year announce that they're gonna bring over 3 or 4 of the Trails games that hadn't been released in English yet? In English. and they announced all 4 games like one a year up until 2025. And last year I think they already released the next one. Like they're now bringing over the old games, which is cool, they're great games, but the new ones we already also don't have. So like it's gonna be the end of this decade probably, if we're ever gonna catch up, because there is so much text, so much story, it takes forever to localize them.
I do know a bit of that. My friend was streaming them for a very long time.
Yeah.
I think I recall Evie streaming it, or at least I've seen some videos of Evie streaming it, like what felt like 2 years ago, I think. And actually that 2 years ago might actually make sense by now.
Yeah.
And I also recall Fody and Bev starting it, if I remember correctly. But I don't think they finished it because the game kept crashing.
I think there was a bug or something.
There was something with it, but I remember a bit of it, I recall.
Currently 8 of 9 of the first mainline Trails games, and the first 9 are localized. The missing one is 5. We got 4 last month, next year we get 5, later we get a spin-off in 10. Okay.
That's a lot of games.
I wonder if we will at least at some point, I hope the series stays popular enough in the West that they keep bringing them over, and I would love it if we get to a point.
Well, it's already coming now.
Yeah, but still, later. Next year we get 5 when we only finish the first 9, and then we get more games even after that. Like 1 game a year.
Why would you already stop after doing 9?
That's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about the amount of time between the game coming out in Japan and coming out here.
Oh, like that. Okay, fair.
Yes, I would love it if we could catch up at some point. Or at least so that it's always like, game comes out in Japan now, 1 year later, it's English. That would be great. I think you made it to Trails of Cold Steel 3 before he stopped streaming. How long did that take him? Because...
very long time.
Yeah, but like in hours. Like in numbers, because I would think if you play only with a missables guide, if you only do Trail of Cold Steel 1, 2 and 3, I don't know, 300 hours? I think they're insanely long.
I think I recall someone probably saying like 1 is like 120 hours.
I think so, yeah.
Could also have been Shrift, I'm not sure.
Now we're 2 to 3 entries behind because of a cross-bill omission until now. Yeah, I would love it if that stuff goes faster. See, there is so much work on AI for everything. Where is AI for game localization? That's the thing that needs to happen.
Took 120 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are some big games. I don't think we'll ever stream them. I might want to start playing them once.
I don't think we'll ever get to start playing them because they are such a huge time commitment.
Well, that hasn't really stopped us before.
Yeah, but like if you still have a job and you sleep and you're streaming, when do you have the time to rock out 120 hours of a JRPG?
Yeah, that is true.
Well, I don't know. Not much a fan of watching JRPGs. I prefer playing them myself, if at all. So only pop them occasionally. That is fair.
Yeah, that is definitely fair.
If you play them, you won't regret it. Also fair. They are good games.
Did you bought them once or did we miss the sale?
1 sec. I think I did.
Like I remember we said it was on sale a few times, but I don't recall if we actually went through it and bought them. Oh, we did buy
I own Trails in the Sky, Cold Steel and Cold Steel 2 because I haven't bought the others because I wanted to start playing these first. And it's gonna happen that there will be a sale before the time I'm done with these.
Most definitely.
Yes.
It comes on sale every now and then. Like I remember seeing it on sale a few times and then we kept forgetting to get it.
Yeah. Cold Steel is 6. Well, then I'm only missing 5 games. Play Sky first, yeah, there's 3 of those, right? 2nd chapter, 3rd chapter, I think. I have them all wishlisted, I just need to buy them. When I get into the series, I will look up a guide which ones I need to play with.
Get like an order playthrough.
That's just how massive the franchise is. Because they're not numbered, you know, you have to know which one is which one. I mean, there's some exceptions.
It's the same in certain books. I find that somehow kind of annoying usually. Like when I have the series, it's been a while, and then I need to look up fucking which order did I place them. Which order should I read them?
You know which franchises I like? The ones that tell you title of a franchise, number, title of a thing. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. This way you know that's 2,
It's
that's
a
3.
handy system. Because I know it's not that much work, but still, you know, convenience, easiness. I like it.
Yeah, same. You know what I also like? Raiding people at the end of a stream. What a segue!
Wow! Did not see that coming.
Never been done before in the history of Twitch. Tifa, how about you find me somebody to raid?
How about we go to Skinner? Quite sure I saw him go live.
Who is, from the preview thumbnail, it looks like he's actually playing Overwatch 2. And I'm pointing that out because the last couple times I've seen people talk about Overwatch 2 is they couldn't get into the game because of queues and a DDoS attack and whatnot. So let's hang out with him for a bit.
Well, it seems to be working now.
Which is good.
Wasn't there something with Overwatch 2? Didn't it become free to play or something?
Yes.
There was something with it.
The first one you had to pay for, the second one is free to play.
That was it.
Indeed. I know some things.
Hey, I said it.
Congratulations.
You're just leeching off of my info and hoping.
Congrats, Tifa, for listening to the things we talk about occasionally and remembering them, and then now mentioning it. I am very proud of you. And if you ever tell people again that you're solo streaming after you made me go on an errand for you, I will permanently lower your chair so that the height difference between us is even more apparent.
Now everyone thinks I'm Ranger.
That's true. Go press the button, Tifa. Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. We'll be back with some more Golden Sun tomorrow. If you can, please stick around for the stream. Not for the stream. Alright. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.